Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about fraction. When mathematicians talk about fractions, we're talking about equal parts. Now take this cookie for example. It is one whole cookie. Now if mathematicians was to divide this or split this into equal parts, then your cookie might look like this. One for you and one for me. Now the way that you can write the fraction half is 1 over 2. So half for you, half for me. Now another way that mathematicians use fractions to talk about equal parts is we talk about quarters. Now here you can see that mathematicians use 1 over 4 to talk about quarters. It's a different way of saying quarters. So here's a quarter for you, a quarter for me, a quarter for you, and a quarter for me. Now today, your job is to go around your house and do a fraction hunt. Now, what do fractions look like? Now, let me show you with these examples over here. Remember, when we're talking about fractions, we're talking about things that we can split into equal parts. So I'm looking at the spinner right here. The spinner is in a shape of a circle. And look, there's lines going through it, which means it's being cut into different parts. So this spinner would be a great example of something that I can find for our fraction hunt. Now, you know Mr. Reed's got a snack cupboard, and inside of my snack cupboard, I found this biscuit. Now, this biscuit, like the spinner, is in a shape of a circle, which means if I was to share this with someone, I can cut it right in the middle, and I can share it with, say, for example, my friend Miss Pizzulo. And if I cut it in half like so, then she would get one half, I would get another half, which means we're sharing in equal parts. That is another thing that I found during my fraction hunt. Now look at this breadstick. This breadstick is not in a shape of a circle, but if I was to share it with one of my friends, say for example, Ms. Pizzulo, then I can split it in half like this. And so we can have equal parts. She can have this part and I can have this part. Now, this measuring cup, I want to show you something that I found. Here, it says 3/4 of a cup, half a cup, a quarter cup. These are fractions. This is also something I found during my fraction hunt. Now, it's your turn. Mathematicians, make sure you go around the house today and find some fractions. Write it all down on a piece of paper and share it out. Off you go.